Good morning, it's Christy, and we're finishing up chapter 7 today in Matthew. And this is Jesus talking, and he's talking about the wise and the foolish builders. So listen to what he has to say starting in verse 24. He says this: "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against the house, yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash." All right, so if you've ever built a house, we've built a house before. If you've ever built a house, you know that there has to be a rock foundation. It has to have a very sturdy base in order to put the house on, in order so that the house doesn't, just sink and kind of crumble after so many years of wear and tear. And so this is what Jesus is saying. There's two different kinds of people. There's the person who builds their house, their spiritual house, on that firm foundation, which is Jesus Christ and his word. There's others that build their house, their belief systems, on sand, on false teaching, on false beliefs, on false theology, on depending on themselves to get them through this lifetime. And what happens is, when those winds and rain come, those storms come in our lives, which they do and they will from time to time, when we go through those very difficult times, we know that the ones who have built their house, their spiritual house, on a firm foundation, on Jesus Christ and faith in him, then their house will stand. Their house will withstand the winds and the pressure. But those who built their house on sand, on false teaching and all the things, just relying on themselves, their house will crumble because they cannot withstand all of the pressures of the world, because only with Christ in our lives can we get through the things that we go through throughout our lifetime. All right, so today, remember, make sure you have a firm foundation. Have a great day.